Hi, good morning everyone. Myself Prakash, this is physics lecturer from Gnana Vikasa PU College. This is a bridge course for 10th students for CBSE students. Here, for your NEET aspirants as well as JEE aspirants having the competitive exams, that is objective exams. The main purpose of the PUC science only for medical seats and as well as the IIT seats in engineering. Here, that physics we are going to discuss in 11th and as well as 12th. We are discussing many concepts in physics as well as for objective problems or numericals. As we discussed in PUC 11th and 12th, the physics is most important for NEET as well as JEE. Here, before going to physics, now we are discussing some what is science, what are the branches of science. Let's be discussed. Here, the science already we are discussing in 9th and as well as 10th. What is science? What are the branches of science? All of you already you are discussing in previous classes and previous 10th and 8th and 9th classes. Here, what is science? Science is the study of nature which is surrounding of us. Let's be study the nature of study, the study about nature. This is nothing but science. Here, the science having two branches. One is the physical science. The another one is biological science. There are two branches is there. One is physical science. Physical science. The second one is biological science. Biological science. Here, two branches is there. In physical science, again we are divided into two parts, otherwise two branches. The one is physics. The second one is chemistry. This is divided into two parts based on living things and non-living things. The physical science is nothing but which is the study of non-living things. These are non-living things. The physical science is nothing but which is the study of non-living things. Non-living things is nothing but, for example, Earth, Moon, Sun, stars, galaxies, some matters which are studying in only physical science. These are the non-living things. Here, the biological science. Biological science is nothing but is a study about the living things. Living things is nothing but plants and animals. These are the living things we are discussing in the biological science. Again, we are deeply discussing about our own subject, that is physics. Okay? For the NEET aspirants and the JEE aspirants, the physics subject is most important, as well as for the board purpose also very easy to score, and as well as objective also very easy to score in physics subject. Only the needed things is the basics about physics. Basics about physics. We have to understand the concept of physics first, then onwards we can solve all the problems in an objective. Is it JEE or NEET also? Okay. Next, we are go for what is physics, what are the branches in physics. Let's be discussed. The first one is the physics. Physics is a branch of science which deals with the study about nature and natural phenomena, which is the branch of science which deals with the study of nature and natural phenomena. Natural phenomena is nothing but why the sky appears to be blue. What is the reason behind this one? Why in a day only 24 hours is there? What is the reason behind this one? Why the Big Bear color? It has only 7 colors, Big Bears. Why? What is the reason? These are all the natural phenomena. Why the sunset and sunrise are in reddish color? What is the reason behind this one? These are all the natural phenomena. The physics is the branch of science which deals with the study of nature and natural phenomena. These are the concepts we are studying in physics, in nature and natural phenomena. In physics, many branches is there, either waves, optics, mechanics, kinematics, as well as astrophysics. Many things is there. We are discussing in 11th and 12th and higher educations. Is it right? Now, we go for the branches of physics. The branches of physics. Before going to branches of physics, we discussed some small concept, otherwise small introduction about science. About science. Science is nothing but the study of nature. I am already tell that. In the nature, there is an matter will be there, energy will be there, and their interaction will be there. If there is, for example, we can take some two matters. There is an interaction between takes place. That we are discussing in science. The science is nothing but there is an matter, energy, and their interaction. These are the concepts including in the study about science. Matter which is made up of molecules. Molecules. And again, molecules are made up of atoms. And again, atoms are produced due to very, very small tiny particles. Small tiny particles. Next we are discussing the matter. The matter is made up of molecules. Again the molecules are made up, the group of atoms is called molecules. And again the atoms having small, very small tiny particles. Then what about energy? Energy already in the previous classes, either 9th or 10th or 8th classes, we are discussing the energy. What is the energy? It is capable to do some work. This is nothing but energy. The capable of to do some work is called energy. There is a different types of energy or different forms of energy is there. That energies are the kinetic energy. Already we are you are seeing in the 9th or 8th, 10th classes. Kinetic energy and the potential energy, and as well as thermal energy, as well as wind energy, as well as solar energy. Many forms of energy is there. This energy is in the form of different types of energy there. Wait a minute, I will check the record. Is it recording or not? Yes, different forms of energy is there. And their interaction. What is the interaction between the matters and matters? Let's discuss. For example, their interaction. For example, we can take the matter. Matters, there are three types of is there. One is solid, liquid, as well as gas. Here, for example, we can take the solid can be taken as ice. For example, this only for example. The ice can be converted into water. Again, the water can be converted into steam. If the matter is at initial state is solid state, this is nothing but ice. When you give some heat energy to the ice, some heat energy that gives to the ice, then ice is converted into water. Again, we are applying some heat energy, the water is converted into steam. Like this, there is a small interaction between matter as well as energies as well as molecules. For example, here ice is converted into water because of due to giving some heat energy. Water is converted into steam because of due to giving some heat energy. Is it right? This is all about the small introduction about science. Next we have the branches of physics. There is many branches is there. Branches of physics. Branches of physics. Here, many branches is there. The first one is mechanics. Mechanics, optics, waves, electromagnetism, mechanics, optics, waves, electromagnetism, and as well as thermodynamics. As well as in higher educations, we go for higher education in MSc or any PhD, then you go for the astrophysics or space physics. These are the branches of physics. Again, we are going mechanics. There is again some branches is there, sub branches is there, quantum mechanics, like that many branches is there. But in 11th and 12th class, we are discussing only mechanics, optics, waves, as well as electromagnetism, thermodynamics. In higher educations, we are going to discuss astrophysics. That means in 11th only we are discussing only mechanics, waves, thermodynamics. In 12th class, we are discussing optics as well as electromagnetism. Like that, we are discussing in 12th class. These are the branches of physics. Is it right? Next, we go for the concepts about mechanics or kinematics. Mechanics is nothing but it is the branch of physics which deals with the motion of a body or moving of a body. How it moves, how fast it moves, what is its acceleration, what is its speed, how much distance the body travels, how much displacement it takes from one point to another point. These are the concepts we are discussing here in mechanics. Is it right? The mechanics is nothing but which is the study of the motion of a body, or the moving of a particles. In that mechanics, the beginning we can discuss about the distance and displacement. First we discuss about the distance. What is the distance here? For example, here we are taking some examples, otherwise we can take some names. For example, I can take Raju. Is it right? Where Raju is at home. Raju is at home. And his college. Already you are studying in the schools. Next you are come to college. That's why you can take the college. That is Raju is at home. His college is nothing but, for example, this college, Gnana Vikasa PU College. Here, JNV. This is the college. He is at home. He had to travel from his home to JNV College, Gnana Vikasa College. The route is like this. The route will be like this. For example, this is around 8 meter. And this one is around 2 meter. How can you calculate the distance? What is the distance between the Raju's home and Gnana Vikasa PU College? The distance is, already we are discussing about distance in an easy method. For example, Raju travels from his home to JNV College. On this road, this distance is 8 meter and this one distance is 2 meter. That means the total distance travelled by Raju from his home to Gnana Vikasa PU College, that is 8 plus 2, 10 meter. The distance is 10 meter. The meter is the SI unit of distance. That means we are stated the distance as the actual path length travelled by a body. The actual path length travelled by a body in an interval of time, some interval of time. For example, 10 meter distance travel ಮಾಡಿದಾನೆ. ಒಂದು 10 minutes ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. 10 minutes ಅಲ್ಲಿ 10 meter distance ನ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. In an equal interval of time. Is it right? Then the Raju travels from his home to JNV College. The distance is 10 meter. For example, your parents ask me, how far your college from your home? Then you are telling around 10 meter, around 1 kilometer, around 2 kilometers. Like that you are telling. This is nothing but the distance is the actual length, the actual path length travelled by a body in an equal interval of time. This is nothing but the distance. I will write the definitions. The actual path length travelled by a body. Travelled by a body is called distance. And again, it does not have any direction. It does not have any direction. If it has a direction, then it is called as a vector quantity. That's why the distance does not have direction, but it has magnitude. It has magnitude. It has magnitude. That's why it doesn't have any direction. That's why it is called as a scalar quantity. Scalar quantity. In the next motion in a straight line, motion in a plane chapters is there. On that chapter we are discussing about scalars and vectors. Here briefly I am telling what is meant by scalar, what is meant by vector. If the physical quantity having only direction or only magnitude, then it is called as a scalar quantity. If the same physical quantity having both direction as well as magnitude, then it is called vector quantity. Is it right? Then what is the SI unit of its distance? What is the SI unit of its distance? Already we are measuring. The Raju travels 10 meter from his home to college. The 10 meter distance is there. That means the SI unit is meter. Is it right? The SI unit is meter. Sometimes we are measuring the distance like kilometer, miles, like that. Centimeter is true. If the distance is, if the particles are any college or any institution or any home or any marketplace is having farther distance, then we call 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, 5 kilometers, like that. If the nearby distance 100 meters, 200 meters, 500 meters, like this. If you are measuring, for example, in mathematics, in trigonometry functions or any triangles, we can draw the triangles or quadrilateral triangles, anything, we can take the centimeters. These are the units of distance. But in physics, we can solve the numericals in NEET as well as JEE. We can take the units only in terms of SI unit. Is it right? In the numericals, they will give millimeter, centimeter. In units and dimensions chapters is there, we can discuss deeply only the conversion of units. Meter to centimeter, centimeter to millimeter, millimeter to kilometer, kilometer to miles, like that we are discussing. Is it right? Here, this is the distance. And again, after distance, we have to discuss about the displacement. Displacement. This is not the Zoom class, this is on the video recorded. That's why I am not communicate with you. You have to, I hope you are all understanding the differences between distances and displacement. Let's we study about the displacement. Displacement. The displacement is nothing but the change in position. The change in position with respect to time is called displacement. For example, same I will take the Raju is here, his home. The college will be here, Dana Vikasa PU College. The distance travelled by an object or Raju. How much? I am already told that this is 8 meter, this is 2 meter. The total distance is 10 meter. Is it right? The distance is 10 meter. 8 plus 2, that is equal to 10 meter. But we are discussing now is the displacement. Then they will ask, what is the displacement of the Raju? The displacement is nothing but the shortest distance between 2 points. Otherwise, 2 places distance. This is the shortest distance. Is it right? This is the displacement. It can be denoted by S. The distance can be denoted by d, small d. The displacement can be denoted by small s. The change in its position. How it is changed its position? That is, for example, this is initial position. This is initial position. This one is final position. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಅವನು ಹೋಮಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಅವನ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಅವ್ನು ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೀಟ್ರು, 10 ಮೀಟ್ರು. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಫೈನಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಫೈನಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್? ದ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ದ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್. ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಆರ್ ಫೈನಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ minus initial position. This is the displacement. For example, I will take here, this is 4 meter, this one is 3 meter. Then find the displacement. How it's find? This is in the form of triangles. By using Pythagoras theorem, what's that? This is A, C, B. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. In problem we can discuss later. Briefly we can discuss. Now itself only for brief study. For example, calculate the displacement of this numericals or any diagrams. For example, here the displacement AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Is it right? AB square is nothing but how much it is? 4 square plus BC is 3 square. This is nothing but AC square. Then AC is equal to, what is the answer? 4 square. 4 square is nothing but 16 plus 3 square is nothing but 9. What is the answer here? 16 plus 9, 25. Square root of 25 is nothing but 5 meter. If they gave one 4 meter, 3 meter, then the displacement is 5 meter. Like that we are discussing, like that we are calculating the displacement. The displacement is nothing but the change in its position. The change in its position is called a displacement, or the displacement is equal to the final position minus initial position. Here the final position minus initial position, how it can be calculated? For example, we can discussing, otherwise I will give some distance and displacement or the differences like that. For example, this is A point, this is B point, this is a straight line. Again, two more paths is there like this. Is it right? This is for example 8 meter, this is 6 meter. If the particle or if the body or any person travels from A to B, like this path or like this path. If the person travels in this path, it takes 8 meter distance. If the person travels in this path, it takes 5 meter distance. That means the AB actual path, actual length is 8 meter. On this path, 6 meter. Then what is the displacement? The displacement is what? The shortest distance from here to here. This is the displacement. This is the distance. Either the person travels in this path, that is also distance. The one more thing, the displacement of the closed path is always 0. How can I take that one? Here, if the person is starting here, A point, the market will be here. Is it right? The person is traveling to a market. This is 10 meter, this is 5 meter. Again, he comes back. Again, he comes back to its home. What is the displacement? Are you understanding? If the person is at home or at a point A, he goes to market. He goes to market and he comes back to its home. And he comes back to his home. That means ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಫಸ್ಟು ಎ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಎ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂದ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ರೈಟ್? ಎ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂದ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಿಂದ ರಿಟರ್ನು ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕಲ್ಸ್. ಈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ರೈಟ್? ಹಿಯರ್ we have to find the displacement first. Displacement is nothing but final position minus initial position. Is it right? Here this is initial position, this is a market. First ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಎ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಫೈನಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್. ಅವನು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆದನೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಬಾಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು? 0. ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎ ಇಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ 10 ಮೀಟರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 5 15 ಮೀಟರ್. ಒನ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಈಸ್ 15 ಮೀಟರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎಗೈನ್ ಈ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಗೈನ್ 5 ಮೀಟರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 10 ಮೀಟರ್, ಟೋಟಲ್ 15 ಮೀಟರ್. ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್? 30 ಮೀಟರ್. The person travelled, the total distance is 30 meter and its displacement is 0. Is it right? These are the differentiate between the distance and displacement. I will give some work. the only you have to write the 5 points about distance and displacement. Otherwise, write the differences between distance and displacement. You have to show that work. Okay, is it right? Here we are discussing about the basics about physics, the branches about physics, and we are discussing in a mechanics part. In that mechanics part, we are discussing distance and displacement. The only your work is only differentiate about distance and displacement. Tomorrow we will discuss some more concepts. Okay, thank you.